Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Last time, I guess it was when we did one of the best missions in the game because it was alongside Sebastian. Sebastian has the best missions. Missions, quests, whatever you want to call them. Let's see. Interesting. Fuck it, let's do this one next. Oh my gosh.
Revelio.
Look at your hair.
Handy resource indeed.
Your field guide is most pleased to meet you.
Confringo. Accio. Aloha Mora.
Maybe eventually I'll be able to come across that last
When my grandfather went
key I need.
Derwent was the headmistress. Marvelous healer, apparently. Very highly regarded.
Yes, but if we had a round of gobstones in the pool,
Lumos.
Almost missed you. Alright, let's sell some shit real quick.
Mead.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak Gobbledegook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves Gobbledegook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know Gobbledegook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in Gobbledegook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit.
You are very welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting your friend, Lodgok.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Incendio!
Oh my goodness gracious. Holy shit. I felt like chased it to this point before. I feel like I've been here so many times. I guess at some point I've chased it here, and I guess once you've chased it to where it needs to go, it just stays there. I mean, that's kind of bullshit. But I've been around this area so many times, I do think. And I've just never noticed this cabinet here.
Yes.
Cannot win, but don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try.
Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside. Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
When did I fight this old lady? I do not remember. I do not remember fighting that old lady. I feel like, damn, seeing that chocolate frog box, seeing it right here reminded me that I was gonna say, I started to say it in a previous episode, but I guess something distracted me and I forgot about it. But I've been to Universal Studios once, where the Harry Potter world is. That section, those couple of sections of the theme park, very cool. And I bought, they had some of the candies in the movies and some of the shops, along with other accessories you can buy. I bought a Gryffindor robe at the time, and I bought Severus Snape's wand. I should have bought a Hufflepuff robe. I really don't know why I bought the Gryffindor robe, because I remember even then, at that time, I thought like Hufflepuff was probably the best, was probably the most suited house for me. But I don't know. But they had those chocolate frogs for sale, and I bought one, and let me tell you, that thing was hard as a rock. It was hard as a fucking rock. And I barely ate any of it. And I actually still have it to this day in my room. Like the chocolate came, the chocolate frog came, it was like in a plastic bag. So like I put it back in the plastic bag and tried to conceal it. And I put it back in the box, and I still have it in my room to this day. And I even opened it and checked it out not that long ago, and still looked fine in there. Also got, you also get one of those cards that come in the box, and I got I might butcher this name, a Gilderoy Lockhart, I think that's his name. I think I got that right, or at least pretty close, from the Chamber of Secrets movie. Well, I got some chocolate flies too, like a bag of chocolate flies, and those were pretty good. Those were not hard as a rock. I feel like I got some other candy, but I don't remember now what that was.
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Yay, I did it. Yay. Man, I thought that robe I found would at least be something I could wear, and maybe it would have great stats.
Who would have thought someone as
But
young
fuck
as
me, I
could
guess.
save my
No, it's
uncle's
just
life?
like a special item that you can't do anything with, but just have in your journal. Alright, back to doing this. Gobbledegook. Have I ever been in here? Huh.
Revelio.
We can explore
should
this cave real
investigate.
quick. We should investigate. Oh, snap.
Incendio. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. A friend who speaks Gobbledegook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak Gobbledegook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be Gobbledegook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read Gobbledegook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Amit, did you know what you were getting yourself into?
The door is looking at us.
Yep. right? I've been here before. I've been at this place before, and I saw this door, and I was like, yeah, I can't. It doesn't look like I can get in there. Maybe it's something I'll have to come to for plot. And look what happened.
Clever.
That's how you get inside, though. I wonder if I could have got inside if I just made myself invisible.
Books
then.
so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Incendio!
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio!
I'll be quiet.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
I don't think I'm gonna have a choice here but to fight him.
Watch your step round here.
We're being watched.
Matter of time till things right. Regret coming. Cannot not free.
You won't stop me.
Where those plans gone? Let's get off in my hand a moment ago.
Incendio!
Now,
More than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Yes, of course.
don't see a thing. It's there.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
I'm good at sneaking about. You'll see. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. Fascinating to see Gobbledegook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be no notes around here. What could they be building?
There's a lot of them around here.
I'd fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
What's that? An intruder! This thing! Rather unwise coming back this way. You won't survive this, my young friend!
Imperial.
Tips. I won't rest.
Good for you.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Imperial.
Not quite.
Incendio.
You can't stop us.
Accio.
Was that your best?
This really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Incendio.
neat. Thank goodness the mini map showed that. I don't think I would. I don't think I would have noticed that without the mini map.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not in time.
As you're not being careful.
Incendio. Confringo.
Again, I don't know if there's anything we can do.
I was only young, mate. But not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
What was that? Really, it is.
Are you here?
Back to the bench.
Correct, coming.
That was unimpressive.
How nice of you. Put me down! You're weak, human.
Good for you.
Don't do that again, I beg you.
doing good. Incendio! Incendio! Arrest their momentum. How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll eat.
Amit just wanted to be a stargazer, and in the span of moments, he's been taken into this dungeon to kill goblins and get covered in goblin blood and sneak around.
Accio!
Expelliarmus! Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Incendio!
Oh, how do I get that chest? Hold on. Hold on here. Hold on to your butthole. Oh, what the heck? Okay. I thought that was some armor, and I was about to fucking be like, what the fuck? How are they already filled? How is my inventory already filled on that? But no, it was just a potion. Almost feel like that could be an exit out of here. So let's make sure we grab this real quick.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Yeah, I think I had to fight the goblins in here. I don't think there was any way around that. Maybe, just maybe, this could lead me to that chest too.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
They're building big old drills.
Aloha, Mora. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Will we ever see that dude again? Probably.
They're building
It'd be funny if we
enormous
didn't,
drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
And with that, I'll end this one here. My intrigue with this battle against Ranrock is starting to grow. Honestly, I think maybe something could be said about a game like this where you do have a main plot, but it's broken up with all this side stuff you can do, and maybe that kind of soils the main plot. I'm just spitballing that out there. But I'll leave this one here for now. Until next time.